everybody, to AVonAir. We're here still in sunny Las Vegas. I'm your host, Joe Dunbar with Midwich. I'm here with Frederik Bouckaert.
Correct.
All right, good for me. Frederik, I want to talk projectors with you a little bit today.
Sure.
As we were chatting a little bit beforehand, I have a decent background in video and projection, some certifications from Barco, one of our favorite projection partners.
Okay.
Certainly a worldwide brand. Everybody knows Barco.
Correct.
There's a new projector on the market we're going to talk about, the i65.
Correct.
Okay. But before we get into that, can you just tell everybody a little bit, like, what's your role at Barco and what you do?
Yeah. So I'm basically the lead for the product management team for projection.
Okay.
So all the projectors that we design, the people that take care of the product lines are in my team.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So if it's great, then we can thank you, and if it's not,
you
might
can
be
complain.
Yeah. That's all right.
Indeed.
Well, tell me a little bit. The i65 is the new projector on the market. It's in the i series with the i600 and adding to it. Can you just tell us a little bit, like, tell us about the new i65 projector, what we need to know?
Yeah, so the i65 is basically a cost-effective platform, very easy to use, and something that over time will keep its quality. Those were the three main points we had in mind when we designed the system.
Is it fair to say, and there's no wrong answer,
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that the i65 is a similar project that you tackled with the G series, from the G100
Correct.
to the G50?
Correct.
Okay.
So if you look at our full portfolio, we for our customers, because we have a lot of different projectors, we like to split it up in two big groups. We have what we call the flagship line. That's for customers who say, we want to get the best image in the market. We don't care about anything.
Quality, top-notch.
Quality, top-notch, the best we can get.
Okay.
And then there's a second group that says, we want a good projector, don't necessarily need the absolute best, but we want something that will keep its quality over time, and that has a good price to quality ratio. And that's the smart line, and that's where this i65 fits
in pretty well.
Yeah,
okay, so you guys are filling out the line card maybe a little more for customers who want what Barco is known for, which is fantastic image quality, reliability, and great power, but maybe they don't have the budget or the need for the best.
Correct. So it really depends on what type of application you do. So with this i65, the way we designed it, and in line with what we have on G62, we think it's a perfect projector to do single channel or like multi-channel, but not the most super complex stuff in the world.
Okay.
So that's where it fits in.
So talk about the applications and verticals you might put this in. A house of worship?
Yes, house of worship, definitely museums as well. In education, in corporate meeting rooms. That's the kind of applications we have in mind with this product.
Nice. One of my favorite things about the Barco projection lineup, and it took me some time to adjust to this, I don't want to say there's too many options, because that's not what I mean, but there are a lot of options, and there is some overlap. Yeah. So you can kind of decide, like, okay, here are 2 or 3 options that might work for me. Yeah. Now we can kind of hone it down, and adding to that, we're able to fine tune that a little more. We mentioned earlier, so I have a Barco certification. I've learned there's 2 certifications that you guys do on the projection side. There's the projectors, and then the switching.
Yeah, the image processing stuff.
The image processing side. I've gone through both of those, but for our customers in the field, I feel like, and maybe I'm projecting a little bit, for anybody who's not worked with larger projectors, larger format projectors, maybe new to Barco or something like that, it can be a little intimidating when you go from a 4,000 watt little kind of conference room projector to like a real projector. It can be a little intimidating. I mean, was this made with easy install in mind?
Absolutely.
I assume, of course.
Yeah. So over the time, we have developed a lot of software tools to make the installation easier. So we have a mobile app. We have all the projectors have an embedded web server, so you can surf to the IP address of the projector and get like a nice and easy to use user interface. Yeah. And then we have a desktop application that you can use if you have multiple projectors. So for this new i65, of course, we made sure that it's also integrated in there.
That's awesome. Yeah. That was, when I was certified, I was shocked at how much I could just do in the projector without any external processing. I mean, that was a nice surprise. So you guys have put a lot of time into developing those tools as well.
And recently we even added auto alignment software as well.
Oh, cool.
So, and it's free of charge. So if you buy a projector and you have the serial number of the projector, you go to a specific website, you enter the number, and you get a license for it, and then you can, just give it a try and see what it does.
That's so cool.
It can do up to 4 channels and flat screens or curved.
Oh, really?
Curved. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're talking about putting together a couple. Now we're getting into a little more complex of a situation, but still making it easy with the tools built into the projector.
Correct.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So where we talked a little bit about the i600 and this kind of being an accompanying product in that line. Mm-hmm. How about what are like the key differences where somebody looks at these two projectors and says, I want the i65 or I want the like, what would be the differentiators?
So if you i600 premium colors, that's what you want. Premium colors or high refresh rate. So if you want 4K or 120 hertz, you go to the i600. Also advanced multi-channel, everything is in the i600. That's the projector to go to.
Flagship.
Flagship, as we've been talking earlier.
Yeah.
So, and then if you go to the smart line, you'll still be able to do the multi-channel, but a bit reduced feature set in the projectors.
Is this something if somebody comes, because what you might have to remind me, I'm trying to think of the output. What do we have, like 10,000 lumens up to 16?
Yeah. So on the i65, what we've now done, we've introduced both wide UHJ models and 4K models. So on the i600, we only have a 4K model. Anyway, with premium,
right.
Now you have a choice between wide U or 4K UHD. And 3 different brightness levels. So you can have a 10,000, 12,500, and a 15,000 lumen version.
Right.
Yeah. And the great thing about it is that they share the same lenses with the i600. So anybody who in the past already bought ILD lenses, they're capable of reusing those on this platform.
So any of the ILD lenses, this is the same mount. We can just transfer those over.
Yeah.
Did you guys, I'm putting you on the spot here. This wasn't in my notes, but you guys, there's a new short throw lens. Did I make that up?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We're working on we call it a snorkel lens. It projects back over the backside of the projector.
Okay, so we're then flipping and going the other way.
Correct.
Some of that
so that will reduce the amount of space you need to project your image. And it will also allow you to put a projector like in a false ceiling or something and just show the lens. So high-tech technology.
Oh, that I hadn't even considered something like that. That's pretty neat.
So that one will be coming Q3, Q4 this year as well.
On the line of kind of future additions and expanding on the line, I'm making some assumptions here because Barco's been great about this in the past, other lines, but I assume that the design intention here is that this product's going to be around for a long time and you'll continue to expand on it. What?
And actually on the lenses as well. So we're planning to standardize all our future lenses, platforms on this ILD lens.
Okay.
So meaning if there is new stuff coming, we'll be reusing
fitting those lenses.
So if you buy into it, it's a safe choice.
That's awesome, especially for campuses or anywhere where you've got multiple of these. I mean, in a lot of applications where you have multiple of these, now you can kind of work around with some parts. That's cool.
Yeah.
Are all the projectors then in like I series are going to do the ILDs, or just all the projectors in general is the hope?
If we introduce new projectors with this lens series, we'll call them I something.
Sure.
That is the plan.
But
on all the platforms, it's not always possible to use the same lenses because it has to do with the size of the DMD chip. And if the size is different, the throw ratio becomes different. So So whenever I'm doing projectors, I got to make sure I have my numbers right. And then I'm like, oh, this will fit, and then I realized I was like the wrong resolution or something. I was like, oh, these aren't right. Don't take this from me. We're showing a lot of stuff over at the booth today. For sure that anybody who's watching and catching up on this that is around the show floor, come visit the Barco booth. You guys are in the North Hall with us. Down the way. I've spent a little time there. Frederik, I really appreciate you joining us, taking the time to tell us about the i65. Thanks for joining us. And thanks to everybody for watching AVonAir here with Barco and learning about the i65 projectors, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.